from this video is we move to the chapter 4 of ArchiMate 3.2 specification. We explain and demo to you the generic Metamodel for ArchiMate. You may see compared to the those table of contents, next chapter, we will talk about the relationship, relations and connectors. And then after the next chapter is we will gradually to see the type of this motivation element. We also mentioned this on 4.4, and then this the element will be more detailed described per layer, and then this within this chapter we focus on the Metamodel and describe the hierarchical structure of those key elements. So within this 4.1 we talk about the behavior element and the structure element, and in 4.4 we talk about the motivation element. That is the three class of the element that we built in the project already. This one is we will show what are the next level, the structure of this behavior and the structure, and then the 4.2 we will talk about some specialization structure, and then summarize those structure and the behavior, the element, then talk about the motivation. In fact, I think we can put later on the motivation together within the 4.1. Just as a motivation is, you may think about that as extended the concept within the ArchiMate, not in the core. So that why is, in my understanding, is we put a separate chapter for that. And within this video, we focus on the hierarchy of behavior and the structure this element, and then we try to model this structure into our prodigy and create our the updated one in our ontology. So then let's have a look. So first of all is when we're talking about the generic Metamodel, you are starting to see the link between this element and the behavior element, and also link create a new one as an external behavior element, the two behavior element. It's like our arrow line with this the blank or the empty arrowhead. This is looks like are same to this one, so as our specialization relation, but it is not on that part. So read this one. So the relationship shown in the Metamodel figure are not to be confused with ArchiMate relation. That specialization relation are one of the named ArchiMate relationship. So please do not consider this as the specialization. And when we come to our ontology, that will be easier to distinguish that. But within the ArchiMate things we mentioned in chapter 3 is within ArchiMate we don't too much distinguish the instance and the types. So that are the ontology terms. So here is for some people when they view this may have a little mislead. So these are the highlight, and those relationship are Metamodel relationship expressing the structure of the language rather than a model in the language. So in the later chapters, when they come to some example of our ArchiMate really modeling something, we will then use the ArchiMate tool to show you that are real putting the element and the ArchiMate relation to make our model. But for such kind of the connection, it's just a hierarchical structure. So let's look at this one. These are the breakdown of the element and into these two. And when we come to our ontology, so if you come to here, so this file is ontology underscore ArchiMate 3.2. So within our ontology folder, as I mentioned, is during the video 006 and 8, we made two versions, and then this we have the snapshot, and now this is the video 012, so number 12. So once we finish this, keep adding the content, I will save to our 012, so that you can come back to see that is the snapshot after this video. So and you can use 008 as the snapshot before this video if you want to do the practice. So that is the way as I keep so many the snapshot. So let's read this. The mean hierarchy of behavior and structure element of the ArchiMate language is present in this the fragment of this figure 4. So within our already build ontology, you can see here we have three sub class, or you can see the child class within this element. That is answer the structure or this table of contents. So after we have 4.1, the number 3 type of the element is called motivation. We will mention that in 4.4. So within this figure 4, we will breaking down these two. The reason is, I think, mentioned is within ontology, we don't have that confusing is because until now, when we did this breaking down, because they are still on the conceptual level, on the Metamodel level, so I will still use the class to make that. And the class hierarchical is their relationship is a subclass of. Then that is the top level, including the second level, will be used this way. So translate that into the ontology will be the subclass. So that is the one-to-one or apple-to-apple translating. So since we already have those ones, so let's breaking down this behavior element using the tool. So whenever you have our list of the hierarchical, you can use this one. So you can see it external behavior element, internal behavior element, and event. And if you have those space, you just see, let's just uncheck that. So even this, I think that will be destroyed, but I don't want that to be poison to our ontology from beginning. So the underscore will be automatically added to this one. So when you have a space, so that will be the hierarchical. So then this structure. So we will have two to quickly building that is we have the active structure element. And when you have a tab, then that will be the further lower level. So external active structure element and internal active structure element and passive structure element. And continue, uncheck this one. So finish. So you will see like this way. So that is very quickly. So we built this structure. So now we have the structure. Let's look at the content. The mean hierarchical is this one. It defines this element in a generic layer independent way. Note that most of these elements, the white box element, are abstract metamodel element. So all of them are abstract. So that will be our, I think is we do we have our abstract? No. So passive, active behavior. So later on, I think is those aspects. Maybe we don't need to do that. So I remember is we have this white. So you can see the color. So this I think is here. white for abstract concept, light gray for passive, media gray for behavior, dark gray for active structure. So when we have later on, you can see here is we can see that is light gray. Then this will having those color scheme, but that may not be too much important to us because we will use the class and individual to build those the relationship. And then for example, they are not instantially in model, but only serve to structure the meta model. But when we build later on this kind of relation in next video is I will try to build our instance of this specifically. Then I create this relation because this relation is use this ArchiMate relation name, and those we will use that to this abstract level. Then we can borrow those relation name to see. So that is the tactic for the next one. The notation present in this chapter is therefore the generic way in which the specialization of this element are displayed. The generic model fragment consists of two main type of element. One is the structure element, is called a noun. Another is our behavior element, so it's verb. So structure element for the divide by this one, active and passive, and then this for the build this into this the active external active and internal active. Behavior is F3. So those one is our current structure. I will save that to our 012. But before that is let's have a look of our. Let me clear of that to see what's our element here. So element is here. Now is let me show our element in this hierarchical. So the neighbor of element, I already have these three. And later on is I may have those events you can see. So if I have this neighbor of this behavior, then that will have these three. And if I want to show this motivation, then no. Let me also keep showing those one. So I show this passive, then I know it's not yet showing here. I think it need this ontology to take some time. So let me first copy this one. So that is our snapshot I put here. And I will open this again. It's opened. Let me try to open this file. So open recent this file. So normally, if you wait so 1 or 2 minutes, it will be effective. But if you close that and open that again, you will get this immediately the effective. So now you can see is my behavior is also have those link. And structure has this two, and active structure has the further two. So I can make them as this star. So you can see here is from this thing to element. Element is breaking down to 3. Then 3 is further breaking down to those one. So that is our current hierarchical of this ontology, and completely representing this one. So when we come to the next video is I will starting to add in instance level. So see you in next one. Bye for now.